Welcome back to Starfield. Alrighty, it's time to continue on with Ryujin Industries. Yes. What is up next in our missions? Meet Misako in the Vina Koa's office. So we're obviously betrayed by, or the company was, the boss of the company. I don't know if it was the, who like founded it, but current CEO and whatnot did some, what did they do again? They like frame someone, set someone up because they want to get rid of her, isn't it? Something like that.
If we want to complete the neuroamp.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
All right.
Good, you're here.
Hi.
It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control.
So I don't know if I
of
can
this
tell
situation with
her about it.
Ltd.
There's no direction ready was needed.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics. So our top priority is completing our own.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, head of research and development. She'll give you the initial details.
All right.
Yes,
Hello.
details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
So I market them separately before you get one on the other.
Big time. We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them.
True.
Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd.
Okay.
Can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
What time I got to try this new tech? I don't want them to do anything. I don't know. I'll try that.
Good. I'm glad you see this.
They're
as an
not gonna do anything bad to me, right?
And I love a willing subject.
Probably.
Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding
Will this, like,
compatible
upgrade us, though,
materials to
in
use
some
for
way?
conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothosite.
The last shipment we were supposed to receive never arrived, and we've gotten no response to our queries from the station. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to keep the discovery quiet.
Okay.
So it's unusual for them not to respond.
I guess the best we can have is community just on this side.
It's unlikely. The team has a proven track record with us in the past. They've always been extremely competent and reliable.
All right.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Final happen is skip sim. All right, let's go.
The station is called CM Station RC1. It's on a moon called Karen.
We'll go there.
Unfortunately, we had to cut ties with our supply chain manager, Camden Cho, and his replacement is still getting up to speed. Otherwise, I may have
We heard that
more
name? I don't know.
useful information. Be prepared for anything. Once you have the shipment, bring it straight back to Vina.
All right. Travel. Let's go. Where are we heading to? All the way up here. Jump. Have you ever been up here before? Might have hopped up here. Look for like some fight or something. I don't know if I've ever been on any of the planets. Probably not. Same station. Land.
Another perfect landing.
Yay.
10 out of 10.
All right. Have we been here before? I don't know. Some of these places look a bit similar. Oh no, this landscape. Definitely haven't seen any of this, right? Have I? 5 resources on the planet. All right. Oh, ambient cold, not good. Oh, ecliptic's taken over. That's not good. Someone saw me? No, they didn't. Hope they didn't warn anyone. Actually, can I get a silencer on my sniper rifle? I need to upgrade my... I don't have any of this on me though, so never mind, I can't do it now. Anything I need? Nope. Alright. I still got this silence weapon at least. Not this one. Come on, I need to get my stealth up. So again, some stealth kills would be nice. I can't remember if you can peek around corners. I don't think so. I thought there was something like that though. Anyone down there? Not that I see. Oh, you know what I could use? Oh god. This side, I don't know where the power is. There's one that allows me to see through the world. Wait, which one is it? Gravity. Run faster. Life gets the cause of granted once more to what is it's reanimation. I know there is one where you can see enemies through walls, right? Seeing the path someone will walk and the words they may say. No. I probably could have been using that for some stuff. Silent calm of the universe compelling them to abandon their weapons. Doesn't seem like there is one. Time itself is you manipulate. I swear there was one where you could see people through walls, but I guess not. Maybe it was just... No, I remember there was. I like tested it. Maybe it's like a part, like an extra ability. I'm not even meant to be going up there. Go down now. I don't see anyone else. There's like two. Oh god. They heard me.
Negative on movement.
They below me. I don't think there's anyone up here.
What the?
They're going. I can see the red dots down below. Find me, I'm gone. And now they know I'm here. Oh well. At least I did a little bit. Oh god. I'm not going to bother picking up items just so I can sell them, because I think I have so much money, and I know I lose the money when I go to another universe, so I'm not going to probably be here for too much longer. Oh. Don't have access to the mine. Nice. Actually, I would like... How much money do I have? A lot. I can get some stuff and sell. I'm just going on a spending spree as well. Oh god, I think there's one out there. Oh damn. I'll take that. Did they see me? Nice. I'm still hidden, but they said engage in hostile. die? I don't think you died. Maybe? I like over there. How far are you? Why can't I see you? I'm worried you're going to pick around the corner. Nice. Getting some more sneak attacks. Alright, let's keep going. So you get like a 2x sneak attack bonus. I think that one did die. Just bugged standing up. Yeah. What is this? Have I ever seen this before?
What is that?
If I don't kill him fast enough, I don't know if it counts as a sneak attack kill. This says I'm in danger now as well. Okay, let's drop some stuff. I've already encumbered. Drop. Probably don't need everything. Alright. Bye. There's a lot of enemies this way. They're behind rocks. I think they're just behind rocks. You saw... Oh, someone up there saw me. Oh my god, turret? Yeah, no, I was not going to sneak through that. Oh well. Alright, I don't want to use this one. I want to use a sniper rifle. I need help. Alright. Come on. That one's a tanky one. Get out of here. He's not even peeking his head. Mouse is low again. Oh god. Alright. Oh god. What happened to his body? Like that. I mean, I could always use ammo. Oops, I don't even know what I took there. I have grenades. Sometimes the grenades just don't throw, it feels like. Yeah, there's a lot here if I wanted to sneak kill. All close together as well. Get out of here. Okay. Grab ammo. What other gun can I be using? I don't want the shotgun. Got this. Alright, I think I made it. Spacesuit workbench. I don't think I really ever used one of those. Alright, let's go up. Are we back, like, where are we now? I mean, I'll take this weapon back out. Go back into stealth mode. Anything here worth a lot? Ooh. Yeah, it's still not worth that much. Oh, damn. A legendary thing. Sure. Damn it. One to the left saw me. Oh, wait, but I used a silencer. And that guy only had a melee weapon. Someone alive I have to take out. I won't be able to stealth kill you. Alright, you know what? Where's our OP weapon? I have no ammo in the OP weapon. Oh, this gun's also good. Let's use this one. Alright. Like that. Weapon is wrecking you, but does not have much ammo. Damn it. I think I just missed all those ones. Oh my god. This one, I don't think I've used this one before. I used the old one, which was good. Did not fire this fast. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see. What am I doing on the computer? Communications. Ryujin Industries. I don't think any of that. Shipments. That's what I wanted to find out about. Delivered. Oh, cancelled. Read the contract. Alright. Encumbered? Of course I am. I'd take that, actually. Still got to drop some stuff, though. Like... I don't know. What don't I need? It's not worth much. Oh. Oh, dang. That's worth a lot. I didn't even know I got one of those. Drop that. And then... drop that. And then I've still got too much stuff. Oh boy. Where's my grenades? Oh, here it is. I don't need to drop any of that anyway. Can you drop one gun then? Screw it. Drop that. Oh, this is the tile up here. Ah. Read the contract. Oh, in my inventory. Damn it. Ugh, that was up top and you as well. Oh, no. Because I picked something up. Oh, how am I going to find what it is now? I didn't look at what it was called. It's not that one. I got two of those, so... No. Oh, God. It could be any of these. I got so many on me. No, none of these. Be one we only have one of.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about here. Let me just ask you one
No,
final
it's none of this.
question.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Oh, I don't know which one it's gonna be. There's so many. I have so many notes on me.
This is Vanguard Moira.
So my mission is what? Read the contract. Found a slave I should read and see what I find out. Is it just called contract? Oh, here we go. Contract orders. Maybe. Retrieve order shipment people. Yeah. The clinic. Gotta go to the clinic. Leave no witnesses. I'll do the clinic in the Nerion system. Alright. Where are we going? Can't go there. I got contraband on me, which means I gotta go store it at my base. What am I gonna do with this contraband? I don't know. Let's go store it though. There's always the alien ships here. I wonder if I could put silence on my weapon as well. While I'm here. Probably could. So I have access to all my items, right? Inventory. There you go. Probably sell the rest of the stuff. I do have a little bit of resources, don't I? Inventory. Okay, it's got one. Wait, what about from the ship? Does the ship have resources on it? It does. I mean, they're taking a little bit. Oh, it's this one that didn't have stuff in it. I think the rest is... Oh, this one has some stuff. Some room in it. Transfer... What do I do? Wait. Why isn't it letting me change? Oh, inventory. There we go. I did not see the button for a second. I forgot what it was. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can do anything here. I wonder if this stuff saves across the researching. Oh, I just have to press input. Oh, okay. Yay! Completed. Weapons workbench. Alright, then we go on to this. Muzzle. I need muzzle mods 2 for that. Alright. Let's get 2. Blocked. I need weapon engineering 2. Oh, god damn it. How do I get weapon engineering 2? Craft 5 weapon mods. That's pretty easy. I could do that like literally right now. What ones do I want to put a weapon mod on? And this gun's already OP, like. Can I make this gun automatic? Semi-automatic. Need receiver mods too. Man, you need to get so much. I just can't do any of this without doing stuff at the research station. Where's receiver mods? Oh, here. Weapon engineering 3? Oh my god. So possible. Alright, screw it. Let's just get all this stuff. Can I just like instantly do it? There we go. I hope this stays over worlds. Damn it. Can I remove? No, I can't. So I've already just wasted all my resources. Now I'd have to just craft some weapon mods. Can't do any of that. Can't do any. Oh my god, I just can't do any on any. There we go. Did something. Okay, okay. I've installed something. Half of these weapons, I mean, I'm probably just going to sell anyway, but by putting a mod on it, it probably sells for more. Does that count? It does. I don't use this one, do I? It's a new gun. It's a legendary. Stealth lasers. Oh, nice. Does my big stealth gun have stealth lasers? Oh, let's do this. There we go, 5 out of 5. I don't think I can do it now. I don't think I have the resources, but I'll try. I was thinking like outpost stuff. So much to do. Muzzle mods 2. Yeah, I got no wire on me. Oh no, I do. What? Got no titanium though. Damn it. Alright, let's go. Whoops. Where are we traveling to? Oh, onto the clinic. I've been here a few times, right?
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC.
Uh-huh. And go we duck. Come on. Almost. Oh my god, there we go. Let's see what we're gonna do here.
We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship.
It's bored. Hey, what's going on? Into the clinic. Everyone's alright? Yep.
I think I got them.
Receive the shipment.
This area's off limits. An outbreak.
Kind of really don't want to start paying, so I need to get your mouth shut.
Understood.
Hey, nice. I did the persuade.
Here's an access card. Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm tired, all right?
Hi there.
Hey, who let you in here?
This is a restricted area.
Why Infinity Studios personally update them on your progress. This one?
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has
Jeez.
survived.
So you know what they're doing. If you only wants to it was not ready for testing.
You're telling me. When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of
And they didn't
days.
get it, but they still did it.
But days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
Going to surprise placing me with what it is.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Joe Priss, if you sound like if I were to keep your names out of this.
You really think that's possible? Oh, it's good to know you
I don't
see
need credits
it
in
that
here.
way. The public would not be as kind.
Neither would our peers.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
Thanks.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me.
I'll take that. Turn. Oh, didn't. Was I not going to use your computer?
I really am thankful for.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Another. Oops. No, no. Can't actually look at those.
Your help.
Could I, or did it just bug out? Oh, there we go. I'm not going to read all this. Anything on the subjects? Infinity LTD will help you find and breakthrough research. Alright.
Here.
I'm out. Alright, let's go back down to Neon. I can't fast travel. Damn it. Alright. Let me exit.
They always tell you this could happen, you just never believe it.
Well, lucky for you, I lied.
Say those Baroon zealots.
Varun. So is there really nothing to do with House Varun in this? And this is Ryujin's, like, was made by House Varun or something, and it's undercover. I don't know, probably not though. Travel. Go, land. Oh, alright, I got some stuff to sell.
Yeah, what? Always happy.
Sell. Alright, what don't I need? Is this any good? I'll look at it in a sec. Screw it, I'm selling that. Don't want the minigun. Yeah, no thanks. Is this good? Silent 63. What's my laser weapons do at the moment? There is one I use a little, but I don't really have ammo for it ever. It's not these ones. Wait, what's the laser weapon I use? Oh, I replaced it. Oh, that probably is the one I was using. Yeah, take this. Yeah, you don't even have the money for this. 40. Do I ever even use a gun with that ammo? No. That could be good to keep. Take that. Take that.
All right, buzz off.
All right. I modified that weapon? Ah, yeah. Let me put this back on number 2. Let's go back to Ryujin Towers. Oh. So what's next? So I guess we're just gonna be doing missions for Ryujin until the I forgot his name. The security guy's done his investigation, right?
We're wasting time.
Is that my beautiful ship?
Yep, here you
You
go.
were right about this one.
Overall or accounted
Looks
for.
like it. This should be more than enough. Now I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM?
Infinity hired a couple of the messages to obtain this shipment. I don't know about that. What, did I know about that?
I knew something bad had happened.
Yeah, probably.
Were there any survivors?
None mentioned played in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but
Well,
I
they attacked me
used
for
to have
they
sympathy
wouldn't let me
for
obviously go quietly anyway.
indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yep. They had private contract for clinic for security wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Oh yeah, Fidel was probably legal human trials protect their internal neuron.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this.
Your staff seemed innocent enough. Yeah.
We'll determine the truth for ourselves once Yuko has extracted the information.
Alright.
But if you're right, I see no issues in allowing them to remain anonymous. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Sounds like everything is down once and for all.
It certainly is. And it's also time
Let's
to
go.
head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for
Oh,
you on
okay,
the
already.
mole's identity.
So we only did one mission.
I've called a meeting, and I expect you to.
Alright. Nice. See, like, if I go to new items, yeah, I don't think it has this. I don't know what else it's telling me I'm getting. Doesn't matter. Let's go up. My face can't be commented, but it always just says I get other stuff, but I don't even know what it is.
Ryujin CEO is no joke.
Let's go. Alright, what's your update?
I've got my eye on.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
So what do we do? Yeah, it was instant.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this.
Oh, nice.
While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence.
Oh, what do you need to get?
Presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
Okay. Got it.
Good.
Even though I already confronted her.
Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako
Maybe, yeah,
has
confronting her
tasked
probably not a good idea.
Ularu with
But
writing the
maybe it's
program
fine.
to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for.
Alright.
You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Alright. I'll make sure I give you yours. There's no way she frames Psycho 2.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Alright. Take a seat in the conference room. He's standing up on the table. All right. Wait for Dalton. So is she not the CEO? She's the CEO. She must be like second in command then. Because I remember she said we were taking down the CEO, but I thought Olaru was the CEO, but I guess not. It's Asako. Gotcha. That's why she's at the front of the table.
We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Yes, Imaging first to work with LT. We were trying to use her expertise to lure us the mole. Had your fool, the security is laughable.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Yep, totally.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Can't blame Dalton for this. Maybe someone should be keep. This is both the sinner. Can't blame Dalton for this.
Watch me.
All right.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority the experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
That's why they got him in charge of the clinic. Yeah, awesome.
And the public often gets what it wants.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Alright.
Asako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
Oh, okay, let's do this.
I hope you're ready for this.
I was ready with the text. Comes upon technology message, you better ready. Surely.
Good. I can tell Vina is going to enjoy working with you.
See what this does to us.
Vina
if
will
anything.
be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Do I have to go get that other thing first? Not yet. Not quite yet. Alright. Down the elevator I go. Okay. Oop. Not that front yet. No. How'd I get in there before? I don't know. Alright, let's go down. Recent development. Get this installed in me head.
Vina and DeMarcus are different.
Hi there.
Those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
Not possess advanced surgical capabilities.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Just don't follow brain.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the
Okay.
agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Yeah, don't be dying. I'm sure everything's gonna be okay.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
Damn.
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now,
I don't even have time for
lie
that.
down on the
Jeez.
table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Lie down there for a table. Alright. Alright. I guess we'll just wake up. Go to sleep and wake up.
All right, let's get this party started.
Bye. Please just wake up and I don't know if it'll be the same place, but probably not. No, it is the same place. Hi there.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Alright, anything different about us? So what is it?
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Feels fine, the same. At the moment, for everything to be the same.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neural.
Okay, I got something new to use.
First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Okay.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus.
Alright. So what the nerd it can do.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Alright. So is there anything like... I don't know. So you can like... Wait, press F to open your scanner and target the person you want to manipulate. Press E to bring up your social skills. It's like manipulation. One person has been... it's like the object. Okay. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, manipulation are all social skills they activate when your scanner is up. Oh. I didn't know that. Hover because of the target, press E to bring up your social skills. Fail social skill, your target will be immune to all futures. Because don't I have intimidation? Can't I? Maybe not. Manipulation. Cool. This is going to be a cool ability. Open the door. There we go. Is it open? I assume that's what I'm trying to do. Find a way to open the door. Can you... What? How else do you open the door if you don't just walk up to it? Oh, there's a thing. Come here and grab this. It's not letting me like click on anything. Oh my god. Move. Okay, now pick it up. Why is it not letting me interact with things again? I think it bugged. Open the door! It's not letting me click on the doors now. Is it because I already did it once? No, what? There we go. Okay. Wait. So I have to wait till it runs out. Okay.
You want to chat? Find DeMarcus. He's always willing to talk someone's ear off.
Yeah, he's already busy. Busy being controlled. There we go.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
That was like a side effect of you being controlled, though. So, after side effects, I guess you'll have to see.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Wasn't. Didn't feel like anything at all. Context should be banned. It should be.
Well, luckily that isn't up for you to decide. I hope you know, you're talking about banning my life's biggest accomplishment.
I'd even go as far as to call it the settled system's biggest accomplishment.
Control other people, yeah,
That's
well.
something Ryujin isn't going to let go of easily. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation.
Technically, you
It's
skip like
truly
30 seconds as well.
remarkable tech.
Alright. Creates opens up a lot of possibilities.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does.
Just a little question. Doesn't
Besides,
matter.
The neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still
Okay.
see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you.
Okay.
It sounds like you have an assignment to complete. And DeMarcus and
Alright, I'll go. So, I must go in the office. So, I guess I don't have, like, the other stuff. Deception. Intimidation. I guess I use this. You can force target NPC you're below your level for a limited time. So then the thing I have on my head technically doesn't actually do anything right now. Intimidation chance. Because I don't even have the intimidation unlocked. Pretty sure, right? Well, let's go up. I do have to go get that other thing as well. I guess I have to wait for the program to be written up before I go steal it or get a copy.
Don't wander into any restricted
So I suppose she had a laser in her room then. I don't know.
Good, you're here. Now that you've been outfitted with the
Alright, let's go.
we're sending you into Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
Make him wish he never heard of Project Dominion. Pay.
It's good to know we're of the same mind on this one. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd.
Alright.
You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the
Okay.
roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Option A, you need to remain under the
Yeah,
radar the
it's pretty
entire
hard.
time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives.
Pretty good at that. Alright, let's talk to these
Just hope
people.
those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing
Okay, I guess we can still decide.
From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And
So
third,
two of them
you
at the
need
bottom.
to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're
I'm
prepared
ready.
for an adventure.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neural
Except
map.
maybe stuff for Masako. So the will never know anything else. He's all from Ryujin Industries.
Exactly. And what the public doesn't know doesn't hurt them. No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from
Yeah,
what
no
we're trying
killing.
to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia.
Yes.
Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Alright, take into consideration.
I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities.
But if I'm going through the
only
front
thing you're out there to
undercover,
prove is that you can
or
get
I
this
might not
job
need it.
done.
Maybe. When I go up the level.
We're also issuing you an operative suit.
Okay.
It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
So honestly, they'll never know I was there.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
Alright. I'll either cover so the day LFC look on these frequently.
You and me both. So, any final questions before Depending on whether or not you evacuate the building, you'll mostly be looking at security guards, much like
I got caught here. A whole bunch.
You may encounter an automated defense system in the form
That'll
of
be
turrets
bad.
as well. So be
Oh, jeez.
You have the ability to manipulate others. If someone's in your way, you could get them to move. If someone has a key card, that means you have a key card. The possibilities here are really up to you.
Hey, how much can I move?
Restricted to the marketing floor. An appointment is not a free pass.
Okay.
Good luck, and be sure to report.
All right.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
All right. Let me equip these before I forget. Didn't it just say I got a helmet? Or was it just this? Operative helmet, operative suit. Nice. Comes 25% harder to detect. I should also actually equip just in case. This. Put on number 2. Alright, I gotta go talk to Wright because I'm gonna give him the thing before I leave. Dalton. There you go.
Have the program.
Yep.
I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity.
Alright, especially I think it's gonna be fun.
So, let's
I gotta wait. Oh, he's gonna look into it now. Pencil case fell.
Aha. The decryptions hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed.
Alright.
According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas.
Of course.
The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD.
Oh, and you're gonna remove them now.
One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for
Jeez.
early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact.
So he probably could have done this with her actually framing Masako, right? Could have worked with Ularu and like killed the other person. I got her name, Imogene. So I was going to frame Masako, yeah.
Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise.
She was like, nothing happened.
I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised overseer.
All right, thank you.
Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Imagine it's like some other stuff's happening and you're bad. Probably not though.
Don't cause any trouble.
Over to New Atlantis. Oh, we're going all the way there. Okay. Guess that's where their building is. Whoops, wrong place. New Atlantis. Let's go. I'm ready. I think this mission's gonna be fun. The only problem is I feel like I'm definitely gonna get seen and caught. So that's not gonna be good. But I'll try my best. Try not to reload anything either. Nah, I think I should be good though. Use the roof entrance or check in at the front desk. So if we can't actually get to the R&D level, right? We can just get to the first floor without access. Maybe the roof isn't a bad way to go and we can start at the office up there. And we need to get all of the civilians out the building. So less people to see us. Straight up. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know where, like, that thing would probably be more like on the top floor, potentially.
By the way, Captain,
No, this is, yeah, I've been here. I haven't been in here, but I've seen this place before. What do I want to do? Check-in is probably not a bad idea, I think.
Unfortunately, I'm not off. Hello. Did you?
Scarlet and I have an appointment with marketing.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy.
All right. I should have saved before. I'll save now, though. Oh, the game's auto-saving. Ah. Marketing. So I go to any floor, right, with my keycard? Pretty sure.
Welcome to Infinity. Pardon. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived.
I've got my stealth suit on. I already had a seat. Am I just... What am I waiting for? Waiting for you to leave?
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Thanks. Does this matter? Oh god. Find a way into the research lab. Find the computer on Lucas' computer. Optional sabotage the heating system. Yeah, how do I sabotage? Oh. So the heating system is on the roof. I don't know if I want... So the two areas I have to go are restricted. I feel like the heating system would have been best to sabotage if I was doing it super stealthily. I'm allowed to be on this floor now.
Well, don't look at me. If you want someone to blame, I blame Lucas.
Is there any vents I can use? I mean, I came to this floor for a reason, right?
Have a nice day now.
I mean, there's obviously this way. So I don't want to just go into, like, use the elevator, right? Because people could be waiting there, and that would be bad. What's the best way to do this? I feel like I'm going to get caught, like, straight away. So there's not a single vent on this, like, level. Here we go. Bathroom. There's more people to control as well, right? Actually, let me get invisibility up. No, I already got that up. Can I climb? Thank you. Is that marketing or R&D? This is R&D, right? Research and development. Am I in research and development? I don't know what level I'm on. I went up one level. How do I see what level I'm on? Yeah, see, like, I should have got just waiting at the elevator. I couldn't just go up into the elevator. So, I'm on the middle floor between. Right? Research develops below us. Which doesn't make sense because I went up one level. I did not mean to fall. Whoops-a-daisy.
What the hell was that?
It was nothing.
What? I'll get the alarm!
I'm reloading this stupid ass. Didn't mean to fall down. I don't even know how they saw me. Well, if they heard me, but... But why am I not on research and development? I went up one level, right? Maybe just having less people is better. Screw it. Go to roof access. Switch. Can I turn it off or not? Oh, I just not walking around. Elevator there. Got a passcode. Am I even not allowed to touch anything? What's my suit like protection? Where are you walking to? Oh, I don't want to go... Oh, there was a thing right above me. I didn't even realize that when I was there. How the... There must be a way into his office. Other side, maybe? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea. And I don't know.
The hell was that?
Are you, like...
We got to hit the
I want to do this stealthy. I really do. It's just... Jeez, man. You can't go anywhere without them seeing you. They just around every corner. I just had the minion plate away from the door. What am I doing? I don't really... They said... Oh, screw it. I'll turn this off. Oh, man. I just want to do this stealthily because it'd be so... I just suck at stealth. So I get here and then what? Wait, how am I so close to his office now? I guess I jumped somewhere before I shouldn't have. I could just send him away from this from here, right? Go over there. Okay. Do it like... Can I walk through the door? Quickly, before he's friggin' back. Oh, I thought I did that wrong for a second. Optional. What? You just what? Dark. I should have saved the game. I want to do this stealthily. Oh my god. How'd you even just drop down? I guess I just don't use my boost, honestly. Turn it off. And come on. Alright. I can go really far. Oh, now it gives me one that's a bit harder. It's fine. Won't be that bad. I don't want my... If I accidentally shoot my weapon... Can I unequip it? I didn't mean to even equip it. This... And this... Nice. I'm just gonna click on all this. Oh, I didn't look at the message, did I? Alright, I'm gonna save. I do think the best way to go is to drop here. No, how do I get back down? Oh, it was through this other vent over here, wasn't it? Can't be running or doing anything like that. Just relax in this office. Okay. This is the bathroom. Let's save. Now this is going to be the hard bit. Who detected me? Oh, there's someone over there. You don't see me. So was the only other way to get down was... so I actually have no idea how to get down unless I use the elevator. I thought maybe if you're on the other side of the window you wouldn't hear me running around, but I guess not. I guess I just gotta get to the elevator, right? Which means I shouldn't go down this way. Oh God. I thought I got a key card for these places. Entrance. Marketing. I want marketing. I guess I can go over here. Do you see me if I'm manipulating you? I just got even lower. I guess not. Wow, this suit is really good. They just don't see you when you're in front of them. Okay, just don't run and they'll be fine. I'm gonna save. Could I have gone above the elevator? I don't actually know. Send the Euro prototype, run the program for his computer. How many guards are down here? What? You literally run for half a second and they see you. It's like you can be crouched in front of them, especially with the suit on, and they don't see you. But if you run for half a second and you're done for. It's like running is really bad, but just being crouched is whatever. Oh. Gotta crouch all the way. Well, how am I gonna deal with that? There's a computer there. Next to a vent. Maybe I can turn off the turret like that. Because otherwise I don't see a way in. It's like up here I'd like to run, you know? Where was that like vent entrance? I should go in third person maybe. I can see my fists in this situation. Oh, I can't climb up there? That's lovely. So where do I go from here?
The hell was that? Sound the alarm!
What? Why did you see me? Why did she see me? Or did the turret see me? This is impossible. Ugh. I could just run through it, but I want to do it stealth. Like, where is... I could just like see vent entrances and like see through the walls. Like there's a vent. Gotta go this way instead of the other way. Did that see me? It's better not. What? What's huh? Something sorry now, they're all suspicious. Yep. Yeah, let's do this. Whatever this access. That. And then... that could work. Then the last row would be that two. I got it all. Which one did I have for here? Oh, there's 4 works down here. Okay, well, I could just do that as well. I had another way, but that's fine. Power station generator. What does that do? Sure. Malfunctions may occur. Wait. Did I kill the person? I want to do that. I thought it was like... I'm really... I don't want to go in there killing people. I will just run around. There's still the way to go though, for sure. I should really like use something, my stealth goes away. My invisibility goes away. Like I just gotta go invisible. There's just way too many ways to see me otherwise. Okay. we go. Anything in here? Probably not. Oh. There's one more area. Active projects. Who's now processing? Alright. I feel like I'm just gonna say I feel like I should have invisibility for like ages right now because I have the quantum essence on. What? What is like the bar for that? I thought it's like the blue bar in the bottom right when that depletes, but no? I don't understand how that works. How long I get the power for. Anyway, I need to control you. Oh, I'm not allowed to? I guess it just uses it up. What? You do like what? Oh my god, man. The invisibility is so... It's good, but it's like you do one thing, like open the door and all of a sudden you're not invisible anymore. Which is the most annoying thing. Oh, does it... I don't know how you meant to do this stealthily, man. This seems impossible. I was really hoping I could do this flawlessly without having to reload, but nope. Reload like 10 million times. See, what? Why was he attacking people? I'm just trying to think, how does... Oh god. I feel like I just gotta do this. Do the door. So if I manipulate someone in front of people, they all just start shooting him? What? Why? Why is that? Bro, my boost sucks. Can I go up? There we go. Why on earth do they just start shooting someone if they get... So I have to go through that door, right? Yeah. I guess I can do it from here. That makes the most sense. I just want you to open the door. I won't want you shooting people. Is there not enough distance for this? Wait. Why can't I manipulate anyone? Huh? It's not letting me do it anymore. Why won't it let me manipulate? I'm so confused why I can't... Is my game bug? Or is it because I failed to manipulate it one time, so now it won't let me do it? How'd they even see me? When did I fail to do it and it won't let me do it again? Go to the save then. Alright, Alright, let me just try. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. So... I don't know why it's not letting me. It's like, am I too far? Can't I do it through the vent? That seems kind of weird. I feel like I should be able to, but I guess the game doesn't want me to. I can't do it through like the glass. I mean, direct vision makes sense. I don't know why the vent doesn't work. Alright. Oh, I can't steal on you? I don't know how I'm meant to do this, man. This seems impossible. What? Like, I should be able to manipulate him. Alright, there probably is another way up in there then. Do they know I'm here? I don't know. Like, this game just won't let me manipulate anyone. It's so annoying. This person probably also has an ID card. Can I turn the computer off? That's so dumb. Why? I don't... I don't know. I highly doubt they intended that. The second you manipulate someone, everything just turns against them. Like, you shouldn't know someone's being manipulated. I feel like that was not intended. It's not like I'm telling them to attack anyone. I'm just telling them to move. I need to disable these turrets, man. It has to be on like the computers. But I can't wait to access the computer, become uninvisible, and this guy sees me. Yep, uninvisible. Alright. Come on, open this for me. Should have went this way the first time. The other way for that other thing, and then this way. This was much easier going this way. What are you doing, man? The manipulation is so broken. So what, because I already manipulated you, I can't do it again? What? Oh, he doesn't have the ID card. Only one person does. Oh my god, are you joking? Alright, that one's been deactivated. Keep using my quantum essences, honestly. Are you saying ID cards up here? Oh no, yeah. Oh my god, there was one up here the whole time. Well, that would have been... I wish I knew that. Where's the storm taking me? Around this side? Yep. Because no one else... I guess just none of them have ID kit readers on them. So it's a day about the field office. Oh boy. Oh god, there's invisibility. This makes everything easier. Run for a bit. Already minified you once, so I guess I can't do it again. That was a stressful mission. If I just went the other way and realized I could just get an ID card from somewhere. I thought they had the ID cards on them. Guess not. Also, I got obviously bad lung damage. I gotta fix that. Lung damage cured. Nice. I might take my helmet off as well. I like the suit though. Gives me more stealth as well. We can hold on to that.
We're close to the action.
Actually, I know when the game last save, but let's just save since I did all of it.
Prime position report on
Hi
the
there.
stories that affect. Can I help you?
Yep, I have some news story you'd be very interested in.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Gives slate. Finding these studies on the slate. I think if a growing body count due to unauthorized human trials says it all.
Corporate greed claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim?
Yes.
Good. The less investigation we need to put into this, the faster I can prepare the broadcast. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence?
Nope. I just say everything is on the slate.
I figured as much. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
Anonymous.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner.
Nice.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Report. Alright, let's go back. Oops. Damn it. No, get on the map. Alright, we'll report back. Land. Okay. Mission definitely took way longer than it needed to. But it's fine.
Seems like the principal.
So it was kind of interesting though. That stealth suit seemed to work very well for some. Maybe because I don't know, the gas was everywhere, but it was everywhere. On that last area, they just saw me like instantly. Half a second they saw me, even though I was crashed with the suit on. Alright, let's go up. See, it's done. I wonder if Lara will be there. We can see what her reaction will be when there's like nothing
I've yet
happens.
to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your
Should be up
report.
soon. Should be running the story any minute.
Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the NeuroAmp perform?
Useful enough.
I thought it would be.
It's a bit buggy,
Now
but
it's just
no,
a
not
waiting
buggy,
game
but
for SSNN to break the news.
the range. I don't know.
Once
Just doesn't
the
let me do it
story
from range.
airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity.
Oh god.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Ah, okay.
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous
Damn.
victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want.
Yep.
The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members.
What?
Infinity's
Oh, okay.
net
What to do
worth
with them?
is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
And buys Vinny and no one loses their job.
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and
Damn.
all while boosting our public perception.
A win-win situation for me. I'm doing the right thing for once. I mean, at least I'll keep some employees because the company's going to go under anyway, but we obviously made that happen, but they did illegal stuff in the first place. Still very confusing.
I'm glad we're on the same page, which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move.
Okay.
There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool.
Perfect tool. Maybe I'll make sure to listen. Talking about I can't make any promises. Sure.
Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing.
I'll go.
We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision.
Which is in favor of
I
us.
trust you'll get it done.
Sounds good. Nice. All right, let's talk to Ulari first. There's no way going to be
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire?
I don't know if she will. She wanted to get rid of
Ltd.
Masako, so.
I think we both know that's not going to work.
Okay, you said a job is good public perception.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal NeuroAmp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
Try to do something good. Already wants better of you than you ever be.
I'll overlook your poorly educated statement. For now. Throwing your competitor a lifeline when they're about to crash and burn hardly seems wise.
Manipulation. Listen to reason though, you know, crime for me is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Can I bring on the turn Europe as an issue in the meeting?
You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse
Wait,
me,
for
I
internal
still have
Neurolamp
preparations
for Infinity Ltd. So I can get them to go against the NeuroAmp. I get the NeuroAmp. It's probably not a good thing to have it though, right?
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on?
Maybe it depends on whose side.
Look, I know Misako sent you. She knows I want this deal as much as she does.
I don't really know if we should
just
say
need
yes
to
to the
grab
new amp stuff.
Infinity Ltd. while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light. You know, you're right.
Damn.
There's really too much we don't know about.
Oh, I said the wrong way.
financial
I just
and
saw
legal
the
records.
Midnight thing.
If any of those ghosts come to haunt, all
Whoops.
that good PR would disappear.
If you're really going to keep Ryujin in the public good graces, this one big thing to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your
Yeah,
opinion.
let's get nose
after
on the
everything.
other thing.
So let's hear it.
Or should be banned.
Possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from. You're right. The moment you violate your customers' trust, there's a good chance they'll never come back. Even worse, you push them
So it's
into the
basically really
hands of
easy which way we want it to go.
Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even...
Alright. Oh, there's one right there. Ah! Just want to save my game.
See you again. And how's my favorite patient doing?
Took great no side effects as far as I can tell.
That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case.
Jeez.
One step closer to seeing market approval.
People should not
Japanese
have
would be
this
so
ability.
excited.
Just
So,
to be able to
tell
manipulate
me what
others,
you think
jeez.
of the neuroamp.
Dangerous knowledge should have this sort of
I
power.
hope you're not actually suggesting that the technology I spent years working on and perfecting never sees the light of day.
I
This
can
is
keep it, but
groundbreaking work.
no one else should have
My
it.
life's work. Fine.
But it makes sense. You know I'm right on this research method. You know you covered all the bases of research.
There's
That did not work.
always data again. But I
Really?
only created it.
Ah.
Well, perhaps I really do need more data.
Yeah.
And would I feel responsible as the creator?
Just take force people to do things against their will.
The moral violations do start to add up. Well, this
Damn.
conversation's made me feel like a proper monster. But you're right. In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect. It is. It really is. For years, my only focus has been, is this possible? And then, how do I make it work?
What about the other
I
thing?
never stopped to consider... I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself? We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity
Buy him
LTD
out.
be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this
All
has
right.
certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting,
Yeah,
right?
let's go. Still got a few more people to talk to. Hi there.
So much work to do. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure.
Alright. I heard you're not a fan of acquiring Affinity.
You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd is the
Yeah, but
Pandora's
we're buying
box
them out.
of
We're just getting rid of all
corporations.
the upper level people, right? Like the bosses, all the CEOs definitely got in jail. Pros outweighs the cons.
I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
Time in the negotiation.
Have you
No.
been spending?
Pros would be enough to fund any legal battle.
You're right. Perhaps I am focusing too much on the negatives.
Say the positives. No. I don't agree with any of these. But last one.
If it was
yeah.
anyone, I've heard enough. If you only had some real talent.
Oh, the other side. The NGO will make handling situation a breeze. If you want to rule legal no, say the NGO that fits that bill.
Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, That tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Probably legal guidelines are endless. Never see light of day.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp,
Nice.
that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful.
Alright. I really need to get another yes for Infinity. All I need is one more, right? Is that a tie? It can't be a tie, though.
Very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
You don't want to get him? Told to use the internal neuron to make sure the board votes. Holy moly. Oh, I didn't even... Did she say that? I was not listening.
Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk. And look what happened. You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
I vote against Finny. I'm with you. It's too big a risk. No, the injury is worth the work. I know your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll
Nice.
excuse me,
So basically got
I
those
have
two
some
locked in.
preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her
Alright.
off the premises.
I guess if it's a like 3 and then she votes the other stuff. All right, let's just get the last one secure for the way I want to go. All right.
You're looking interesting.
Thanks.
Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
All right. How do I help answer any questions you might have about the meeting as well?
An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd. Throughout your assignments here.
Yes.
Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
If you could save jobs with other people, we should do it. I mean, did they all know what was going on? That's the thing. I assume... Here's the thing. I have no idea what they're going to do. But it's like, you're obviously getting rid of the people... Aren't all the people that did the bad stuff going to jail? Then all the ones that had no idea staying in the company? And then we just bring them on or something? I'm not sure. Phoenix filled with incompetent workers taking them... yeah. One of these workers are innocent.
I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees?
At least you can give them a chance. If they don't work out, then you can fire them. I don't know. If we get any employees, I mean, cheapest salary number, sure.
This is true.
Choose the manipulation one.
Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run.
Wait, is the manipulation option...
What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement.
Like it's also... Alright, no, but otherwise we had... I think is the manipulation option us using the neuroamp, but I don't think so. Otherwise we'd have the option on every single person, which we had, and some we had to persuade. So I think that's just because we have manipulation unlocked or something. I'm not sure. Yoga and Dalton already had a plan in place to uncover them all. But also we didn't lie when we were talking to Dalton about using it, so I don't know.
Maintaining one's reason in a time of panic speaks volumes about a person's capabilities. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask you.
Yeah. Only about to take like this dangerous should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one.
Oh, people can get it without buying it.
Will bolster sales.
When a rival... I've already used this menu. Just have had a override it, we'll have pure chaos in our hands.
I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point.
Because I'm not like
competition has yet to truly
saying, I
master
don't know.
neuroamps,
I don't think
but
we're
the
using
possibility
the
is
neuroamp.
there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take. At this time. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Nice. I'm not going to, but okay. I don't know what we would have done. All right, meeting time.
My way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Get the neuroamp thing out of here. All right, now we have to wait for everyone to arrive. Come on. Security here. She's gonna get fired, escorted off. All right. Attend the meeting. Yes, I'm here.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Attention to would be put the employees' minds at ease.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments?
Acquiring Infinity Ltd now is not a good look, especially if the public believes Misako was involved.
I think
mean, technically
what
she
we're
kinda
all
was, but
overlooking is
it's
what
fine.
led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Misako, the issue
Jeez.
obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Misako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole.
Well,
and she'd been dealt with.
We're only live. I mean, so would incriminate herself.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Yes.
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Misako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me.
I just see the back of their
and
heads.
I will be reviewing the evidence.
I feel like it could show the front of their face.
But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Because, yeah, I told you wouldn't get away with it.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
And now her vote's not going to matter. All right.
All of you.
So that's how they could have been a tie.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd
Yes, I
like to
do.
bring up?
Saying I believe work on the international neural needs to be shelved.
The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it?
If Bethesda's free will, it's not right. Maybe it probably learns about it. No one will trust anyone anymore, especially Ryujin. Mind control of a die should be banned.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this tech, we're gonna suffer severe backlash.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
I think everyone, because I think Ularu, I know him.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for
And
storage.
Ularu was also nay, but
Any
she gone.
other matters to bring forth? None?
Could have there
This
been?
concludes our
Could have there
order of
been?
business
I don't
for
know.
today.
Don't think so. Yay! Oh, look at my eyes. What the hell?
Only there were more hours in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. Not the outcome I anticipated.
Maybe now you see why the internal is dangerous.
A fine point, but it still proves its usefulness. The truth
Yeah,
remains,
well, I wouldn't be surprised if you
Lucas
still use it
Drexler
for other
learned a
secret
hard lesson,
undercover stuff,
and
but
we exposed a traitor
maybe.
among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
Thanks. That's the way of saying thank you. You're welcome.
I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days in the corporate world. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that
So I guess you could go the other way, right?
I can imagine
Not give the
it may have
slate,
been a lot
make a
of
deal with
pressure,
Ularu, might get her
considering
fired
you were
instead.
fairly new at the time.
We've taken skip Ryujin. I pressure all these to have the fall.
I hope that enthusiasm sticks with you for the foreseeable future. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your
On how much
bonus.
it'll be.
I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative.
Damn.
You've more than earned it.
Thank you.
It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
Did it! Complete executive level. Nice. I didn't get that many credits. Yay! We finished. Finished that up. Where the hell's the elevator? There you go. Talk to Imogene. Oh, we can go back and talk to her. Sure, let's go. It's just an activity. We still have this one. But I don't mean... I guess that would just be... I could talk back with Sarah and stuff. I'll go back. I wonder if they'll talk about the Crimson Fleet stuff now instead. Alright, well, we finished it. Finished Ryujin Industries. Nice. Let's see how Imogene's going. I mean, she'll probably give us other side quests to do and stuff, but probably won't be doing them now. But she's back. Hello.
You've certainly shaken things up around here.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions?
No, I'm good.
Good. The mission board...
All right.
With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can
Nice.
find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours.
Just come and go whenever I want.
And congratulations, of course.
Thanks. Thanks. I'll see you around.
You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy, just for you.
All right. So I can just obviously still manipulate anyone. That's not my office. This is my office. Nice. Not gonna get a mission, but I'm just curious. Sabotage Hope Tech and hack Trade Tower. All right. Let's go talk with some people back in New Atlantis. See what they have to say. I might get Sarah along and go get a few more of those powers, because I don't think... I know I haven't got them all. So they're going to be going for about 2 hours today. Have time to do some other stuff. Alright, in we go. It's been so long, Sarah. Done 2 big missions without you.
Let me guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult.
Why didn't they never comment about the Crimson Fleet one? It must have bugged.
You were able to deal with them at all. Those types of corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life.
All the great as more as you make them out to be. Disgusting.
It is disgusting. And I'm pleased you recognized that Ryujin almost made a grievous error in judgment. After all, based on your recommendation, they've ceased their work on that disturbing
Thought I was meant to
neuroamp
know about it. No, that's a could provide an lethal way to stop Unity.
Why wouldn't I be pleased about your
I
decision?
don't know. There's no other option.
Can you imagine if that technology had fallen into the wrong hands? The awful things you could force people to do. Oh, it's terribly frightening.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, quite. Well, I've certainly taken up enough of your time. Thanks for letting me get that off my mind.
Can I talk to you again?
When you have a few moments,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
something I'd like to discuss. Thanks for giving me a moment of your time. I promise this won't.
All right.
I thought you deserved to know how proud
Oh, here we
I am
go.
that you chose to side with the United Colonies. and
Yeah, imagine I chose the
challenged
Crimson Fleet.
Fleet.
Pissed.
You've almost single-handedly saved the settled systems from one of its most dangerous enemies. I can't possibly commend you highly enough.
Thanks. High praise coming from you.
Well, I'm not sure I deserve that, but I appreciate it all the same. What I want to know is what motivated you into making the right decision. You had Crix's legacy in hand, and you could have easily taken it to the key.
Oh, you should understand this.
Instead, you flew it to the
Maybe if one of the others were asking this question. I don't know about her. Couldn't like Crimson become stronger. So he wanted to let you down.
Yes, that would have been unfortunate. The Crimson Fleet would have had enough wealth to fund their operation for decades. So, no regrets betraying Delgado then. I imagine you and he formed quite a partnership.
That's weird coming from
right up
Sarah, I
until the
feel
end.
like. But, I mean, yeah, it was a decent person before she surrounded himself with the wrong people.
No, I'm sorry. I refuse to
Damn,
excuse
that's fine.
Delgado for his loathsome behavior by placing all of the blame on his fellow pirates.
Yeah, it was
I'm
pretty
also
bad
a
as
bit
well. But
disturbed that you would leap to his defense so quickly.
damn.
Live long enough among the wolves and you begin to act like them. Yes, I understand. I suppose my final concern is how long this newfound peace will last.
Well, there's not much of them, right? So,
Given the fact that
Yeah.
Nevermore was never captured or killed,
she'll be back with more.
I couldn't agree
There won't be
more.
as many and they won't be as strong.
My hope is that she was smart and went into permanent exile.
I don't know.
I suppose only time will tell. Ah. Well, it appears I've soured the mood of our lovely conversation. I trust my mindless prattle hasn't been too much of a bother. Thanks for taking the time to listen.
It's almost as if you think I'm made. of
Whatever you
credits.
need.
What is it
Yes,
this
yes, absolutely.
Sometimes I think
Yay, active companion. I have the others to talk to. I do want to see if, wait, we'll just talk.
Is something amiss? I suppose now you can add climate.
Yeah.
I think it is perhaps for the best that the research program will come to an end. Where that neuroamp technology could lead, there are many bad
True that.
outcomes.
Too many. So it would be a disaster.
Already there has been too much conflict between corporations vying for this technology. First Infinity, then Ryujin. Who knows what might be next?
Yeah.
That is certainly a possibility. The wrong goal, or the right goal approached by the wrong methods. And yes, disaster is a good word for it. The project will be shelved, they call it? As I said, too many other bad...
Yeah,
With the neuroamp matter settled, we should move on to other things, yes?
Yes.
Hey! I have...
How are you?
Things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Yeah, you're going to talk about the other ones?
In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah.
Do you believe that was the right choice?
I can't believe they're bringing this up. Like, these Crimson Fleet kill people all the time, right? Every was part of Cyber Pirates.
I can respect that. I am no supporter of the United Colonies.
I guess the United Colonies aren't perfect, but it's the Crimson Fleet,
bring
right?
myself to side with the fleet and what they represent.
Yeah.
Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them. Nor do I think you should be, but in this case, I believe you made the right call. They were pirates, after all.
Mm-hmm.
It would be foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet. We may have eliminated...
You see, you can do it from here. I've had enough.
That is true. Life
Yeah.
has not suddenly been made easier for everyone, despite our recent victory. For now, you should...
Yeah.
I hope you're having a good day.
Hmm? Yes? Yes, of course.
I've already asked these, yeah.
Ah, yes, we are done.
Sam also wanted to talk to me, right?
You are straight out of working undercover and thwarting the bad guys. Just walking around the key makes
You going straight
less
to this
come
one
from.
first.
How'd you pull it off?
I guess it's
Thank God you were running point.
Wish I didn't always have
You
to
must have
say
ice in
it.
your veins or something.
Well, it's
I
gotta be
mean,
tough for your dad
don't get me
too.
wrong, helping
He wants
Sistef
you
was
to
never on my bucket
trying to
list.
keep you safe.
Commander Akande, he really wasn't as much of a tight ass as I was expecting.
Just remember he loves
And
you a lot.
ultimately,
And try
he
to
had
give
your
him a
back,
hug every
so
now and then, okay?
I guess here's to Sistef. Oh, shucks. No, this victory, really, it's all you. I just wanted to say, when we first teamed up,
Yeah.
but this, you really helped people. Helped everyone. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Thanks. Alright.
My
You
grandpa
got time
lives
for a
in
quick
Aquila
chat?
City.
I'd appreciate
But
it when
we
you're
don't
able.
visit all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
often.
Of all the places in the galaxy, only you
Uh,
dealt with its absolute worst. You doing all right?
no need to
Of course
worry.
you are. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuro... Thank God you put a stop to it.
Oh, good. Nothing good would come from you, lads.
Amen to that. With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu.
The least bad choice. Yeah.
Well, the whole damned affair...
Alright.
Ah, hello.
Okay. I do want to go get some of this stuff, but I'm actually curious. Apparently, this mission's a really interesting one. I heard. Mantis. So let's go do it. Come on, Sarah. I don't even know where we go for this. We got this like super early on. But where do I go? Oh, let's go up here. Jump. Let's see what this mission is. Mantis. Secret outpost. It probably won't be that long. We'll just like explore this outpost and find some stuff. I think. Apparently you can get some cool items from this, I think. It's meant to be a cool mission. Explore the lair of the Mantis. I don't remember what this mission was, why we got it. If it was just an overheard conversation or something, but let's do it. Exit ship. We could land here, so I think... Jeez, my spacesuit's not on.
I'm here for you, my love.
Can I tell you something?
I can't believe how perfectly we were made for each other.
Yes? Ah! We're being shot at, and this is bugged really badly. Holy moly. Sarah? Sarah? He's coming after us! He's running right at us!
Something's out there.
Oh god. Yep, no, it's done. Okay. Reload. We're attacked instantly. Can I talk to you again?
Sure, but
Before we get attacked? Oh, I can say this one again.
stay safe, darling.
Oh, why is it time I get back on the ship? Do I have the wrong mission on? No. So they saw my ship land, they were already coming to attack me. Are you flashing light? Do you want to get stealth kills? There were more back there. I don't know what they're doing though. That's high levels. I don't know if I can insta-kill them. Especially with 2. Do you see us? Damn it, they saw Sarah. I think I'm getting the stealth bonus. What are you doing down there? Actually, am I at 100k money yet? I am. Oh, million, I mean 100k. Alright, Lair of the Mantis. Could you just sneak with me? Anything interesting in any of these? Nope, just some books. Learn more about the Lair of the Mantis. Like below us somewhere? I just learned it in different areas. I think this weapon would still be best to use. Alright.
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The spacers and pirates need someone to fear.
Okay.
Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do.
Nice.
Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
So I met with a lawyer and was prepared to party.
Leon.
Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secrets. Untenable 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic Semper Tyrannis. Oh my God.
Jesus!
Stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'll say that damn thing.
I just explode.
Thanks, oh,
That was a hit a bullet.
Don't leave
Shot it.
any of that behind.
Alright. Nice. So what am I at on my stealth kills? 18 out of 20. How almost there? Any of them got ammo that I need? They probably don't. I haven't found bullets for these guns for a while. For this gun for a while. Back to it. Sneaking around.
What? You should be the one dying!
Come on. Get out of here. Damn it.
A lot to take in.
I'm going to end you.
Oh, well, they know we're here. Oh, hi. Oh, what is that? Legendary. Ow. You're high level. I need help. They're still hitting me. Oh my god. I need to deal with this one quickly. Use this weapon. Ow. Can I help? And give me this gun back. Oh, talk to Livy, learn more about the don't shoot him! Jeez.
You picked the wrong day to piss
Oh my
me
god,
off.
why I can't talk to him because you just want to shoot him. I can't talk to him yet. Because there's like an enemy still here. There we go. Alright.
Wait, don't shoot. I am unarmed.
Alright.
Look, we can help each other. I can be useful. Just don't kill me.
Jeez. Space designers of this friend. Tell me who you are.
Livy, and I mean you, no harm.
Alright.
This place was full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped.
In there.
And nobody's been standing after the doors reopen.
Wanna be spared. Prove your worth.
No one knew how to get through the corridor. But I figured it out.
Okay.
There are letters on the floor. It is a
Oh, that electric that thing I saw quickly.
spell something. But there are so many words or small phrases. Why does everyone always say that? See? I've been helpful. You could let me go.
Go ahead.
Or better, I can help. I know these traps. I know how this mantis
So they're trying to
thinks.
get through all
Please,
this.
let me help. And just give me
That's
a
why they're here.
taste of the cachet inside. You can trust me.
I like to think of myself as a merciful person, and I love giving people the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know about this one.
Damn, Sarah. I think I'm going to trust you.
Trust is maybe too strong a word. We need each other, so we use each other. Then, when the arrangement is no good, we decide then?
Get out of here.
I have sacrificed too much. No,
So he just wants the mantis.
I won't go.
Whatever it is, the mantis treasure.
We'll fight you.
Oh, okay. Well, you're right, Sarah. He probably would have fought us at the end. Trying to steal it.
Might as well.
Two of us make
Yeah.
love our little chats. You know how to make a woman feel special.
Optional, learn more about the layout of the mantis. Is there any more of that? I mean, I've learned some more of it. Alright, let's go through. See what this thing is all about. Oh, I can hack this computer. I should be doing this first. Holy moly. That and that don't actually work. That's unfortunate. Does any of the threes work on top? That's just... Oh no. That and that one could go on top. Probably that would be best. Alright. Oh, there's only a 2. So this one has to be 2 individual ones. Okay, we can get a 3 here. 4 here, and then 1. Then the last row can be... If any of the 3s fit, we're fine. Oh, they do. Okay. There we go. Alright, deactivate turrets. Nice. Let's do that as well. I'm gonna save. So we gotta spell something. Can I just deactivate the turret so we're fine? Oh. What the hell? That was like unlocked. Jeez, another one of these. Four. 2. Oh, there's no 1s available. I'm gonna do that. Alright. And this one plus this one. Ah! Anything even back here? An onion. Nice. So maybe they already completed this, or he's going to send me a because I deactivated turrets. I don't know. Let's go through. I wasn't sure if you're going to attack me then. Also,
What's happening, darling?
I guess I could manipulate you as well if I wanted to. I'm not allowed to. Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't going to, but I was curious.
I am sorry I could never.
There we go. I got all the learn more about.
The lair is a secret that's been passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for I know you have it in you, Leon.
No, I didn't want to actually. I thought it was going to give me options. Why would these ones don't give me options? I think this leads me up to the top. Yep. Let's go. Okay. I think I can use. Through we go. A ship. Claim the Mantis starship, but claim the Mantis spacesuit. Ooh. Yeah, we robots. Get a free spaceship. Damn. That looks actually pretty big. Well, Leon didn't get it. Sorry, Dorian's computer. Scorched Earth warning. Earned a Dorian, you must have thought I was crazy. About Leon. You've a plays over in my head, alright.
Better, Mantis. Be a better person than I was.
Oh my. It's worse than mine apparently, but it's fine. The helmet might be better. I'll take it all. I haven't used the space. I don't think I've ever even entered the spacesuit workbench. Just get like different. I don't have any spacesuit mods available anyway. Probably that would have been good. Like you can have like so many like resistance against stuff that's like on planets and whatnot.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Take it to Leah Kazla. Oh, it's got another activity. What the hell? Any robots lurking? I was gonna fall down. That's the water. There was a hole for a second. Oh, we gotta go back up. Alright, I'm gonna drop some stuff. It's only a little bit. I'm not gonna give any to Sarah. I'll just drop. I'll eat that. Oh, I got the book and it told me to go there. What is this? Ammo rivet. Drop that. Platinum I actually do need. So I really want to drop any of the spacesuit stuff. That's, oh, it's a legendary version of it. Alright. Drop this. There we go. So let's go to there. Can we go up around here or not? I have the invisibility on right now. Yeah, no, we can't do anything yet. Alright. Let's head up. I don't know how good this spaceship is going to be. Let's go. So this was the elevator we went in before. Would have been heading up here anyway. No one asked. I mean, there might be actually more people out here still. Where did I... Oh, it says here. I went the wrong way. I went down when I should be going up. Here we go. Exit the lair of the Mantis. And... Damn. Because I know there was actually more over here, right? That we never dealt with. 2,000 credits. Oh, mission done. Nice. I'd like to get a stealth kill. Oh, I hope that was a stealth kill. Looked like they might have saw me. Let's go on the ship. See what it's like. Razor leaf.
Time to get this ship moving.
I didn't know there was one of these. I guess that makes sense. Probably in all ships. So much storage you got. Oh, credits in there. 420, not a ton. So is this added? Do I have this ship in my collection now? I think I'd rather go back to my one. It's probably better still. So I spend a lot. Pretty cool ship though. I can always just look at the stats. Is my ship even still there? Because I entered this one, or is it gone? No, it's still there. I assume it's added into our collection. Alright. So let me enter this ship because I want to fast travel, but I want to make sure I'm in this one.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Oh, nice. I'll look at it after. Alright, I think next... Like, I'm going to keep playing for a bit more today. Well, I think when we play next time, I'm going to reset. Maybe, most likely, and go to another universe and redo some... I mean, I can do other missions while we're there. Because I'm not going to do every single mission before I go. I mean, there's a lot to do. I could. One thing I do want to do is... Do we not have... Burden of proof. Search for evidence. So we can't actually do that anymore? Or can we? Let's go to the key. What's on the key? Is it like... Can I go? There we go. Is there like... Can we still get evidence on there? Because it looks like this mission's still active. Also, will the... Has the UC taken over the key now? Yeah, it still shows my mission as being on here. Okay. Or is it just like abandoned? Like, where else could evidence be? How many am I missing? Are they all... Like, we got a few throughout the missions. And if I miss them... If I missed any on the mission, then it's literally impossible.
Hope you didn't forget your things. If I were you, I wouldn't want to come back here too often.
Well, well.
Do you have something for me?
Yeah, take a look at the...
Thank you.
Talk to you again soon, darling.
Like, where on Earth could evidence be? There was maybe there's like some safes around. It's just like curious. What? Did I miss just one? Because I feel like I searched quite well.
They say there's evidence here, but if it were up to me...
Yeah, okay. So there is. Thanks. Basically why the station's still a thing. I feel like why don't you just take it over and make it like an outpost? You know? Like, could there just be evidence in this, even though it's a weapons thing? Oops.
You definitely know your way around a lock.
Oh, yeah. Hi there.
Everything seems secure.
Alright. Also, technically there would be more recordings as well. Maybe if I get all the recordings that count as evidence? I don't know.
I don't know how you stomach living with these criminals. Someone should give you a medal just for that.
Alright, where else could there be evidence? There we go. I guess just having this open and walking around makes sense. I mean, I already got one in there, so I doubt there's another one in there.
We'll just need some love to get it back into...
There was like a lockpick thing that I never did somewhere. It is a pretty big area. There could be heaps of areas I didn't search. Oh, here's another interview part that I never got. I missed 2 interviews things.
In the streets
Right?
of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gail. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said,
So I'm guessing it's impossible maybe to miss the evidence on
Were
the
you ever caught
mission
by
part.
the authorities in New Atlantis?
oh, dozens of times. I'd just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist and send me on my way. They obviously didn't think that I'd amount to anything, and
So much of
didn't
that.
want to waste their time with rehabilitation.
What changed that? Was it the robbery in 2218?
2218. Oh, yeah. The Galbank archives. Very good, Gail. I see you've done your research. That would be when I rounded up a few of my buddies and we knocked the place over. Made off with a ton of credits. My first big score.
Is that why the Crimson Scar decided to bring you into their ranks?
This interview parts are really long. It's just like one whole
Brought
massive
me
interview.
in, taught me the ropes, and I did crimes for them for 5 years. Till I decided I wanted more.
Okay.
I got rid of their leader, put myself in his place, and started running the show. I've been the one in charge ever since.
Was it absolutely necessary to cut his throat and leave the body on a public street in the well?
On
Damn.
the street, reputation is everything. I wanted everyone in the city to know that Jasper Cricks was taking over. I think they got the message.
There we go. Oh, Aura. Powerful addictive version derived from... Okay. I'll take that. Oh, increased gain cost by 5. Nice. Didn't really look in this area, did I? How much is that worth? 10,000. Anything else interesting? Syringe. Come on, evidence, evidence. I just want the evidence. Maybe in the bar. Oh, this is another one of those loading screens. I don't really think they should have needed a loading screen here, did they? I mean, it's whatever, but... No. Oh, nice. I'm finding these things, which is cool. Are those permanent? I guess not. As you go to another world or universe, I might lose those. I do hope the research lab stuff's permanent, but maybe that wouldn't be either. I don't know. Anything on the computer? I think I already looked at this. I don't remember where I previously got evidence from, so... Okay. If I find one, I'll be happy, because I know there has to be at least one.
I know it's difficult to resist.
There's also that whole other area
to
we...
pick any fights while we're here.
Well, there's no Crimson Fleet here, so... It would have been interesting maybe if she was here with us. Like, this could have evidence, right? Just some water. Hey, look at that. Come here. Board games. One evidence. I think I already searched through these a little bit, didn't I? Saw board games. I don't think that matters. Crafting.
Is it me, or does this station creep way more than the Vigilance?
What'd you say about it? Way more creepy or something. There we go. The safe. Do that. Nope. There was definitely at least one other safe. It's just like... Oh, another one. They make funny noises. Where could the evidence like be? That's my... I'm curious about. Oh my god. Like, they're not going to be in a weapon case, are they? And there's nothing in there. What about like... Oh my god, there's lockers as well. Hey, this isn't worth it. I feel like it's got to be somewhere. Right? Oh, so where the hell's Sarah gone? I know where she's gone off somewhere. They're just like the little slates, right? Always. Folder. Nothing. 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 It's nowhere. Okay, let's not look as closely, because I feel like I should be able to see it if I do. But there was one thing over here. Here we go. That I didn't unlock. I knew this was here. At least these are all like simple ones to do.
You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know.
Taught myself. Technically, yeah. That's back at the beginning.
I would have liked a shot at Delgado.
Slate, slate, slate. So I can just use the computer, right? Nope. Yeah, this whole area. It has to be here. I didn't really search this area because I was busy fighting. It would make sense if the evidence was somewhere here. So I think I searched the rest of the ship a little bit already. Stamina's out. What's this? Pistol, beam pistol. Alright, oh, it's got to be in this room. Somewhere. Master lock. Oh my god. Any of the 4... This 4 doesn't work anywhere. Oh, this 4 works up top. Doing those two. That works. Not that and that. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Works on bottom. So you can get that and the 1 on the bottom. So then up here we just need this. Oh, I'll take that. I picked locked it, might as well. Worth money. Wait, jam it. Well, I got too much on me now. Great. Do I really need the Aora? I can always just go and buy it. I need something that takes up a lot of space, though. This does take up no space. Oh my god. How do I just not have space? Where's my aid stuff? Here. So many probably items in here that I don't need. What is this? 10? Ship parts. Oh, I want ship parts. I carry ship parts on me? That should be stored. I want to... I have stuff taking up so much room. What gun don't I need? The one I literally just picked up. Sure. It's not like I need the money anyway. Still no slate, damn it. I feel like it'll definitely be somewhere in this room still. Another room that makes sense. Oh, I don't think they're gonna be in these, but I gotta keep trying, right? I can't take that. I'm out of room. Oh, the god is what he stays. So there's really not a slate down here. Probably this would have been the most common spot for one. So this is the area I did not search. Unfortunate. Alright, I don't think there's anywhere else to search down here then. Right. Nope. Alright. This takes us back. No, wait. Oh, I guess there's one more spot. No! Last spot's like right here. And it's audio. Pretty sure I've searched the whole ship then. And there's no evidence anywhere. Or it's just very well hidden. Wait, his bedroom. Didn't I go in here already? Or is there going to be new stuff in here? Oh no. None of the big ones work up top. That wouldn't work. Oh, that 2 doesn't work. I was expecting this 2 just to work. Undo. Damn it. So it's this one. My bad. Rushing it too much. Where's this 4 work? Oh my god. This 4 doesn't. Oh, this 4 also works. There we go.
If that was locked, there must be something they don't want us to find.
Yeah. I don't know if I probably already found what I wanted in here though, right? Okay, I'm gonna take the stuff. And there's absolutely nothing else. Nope. Pretty sure we already got everything on his computer, right? Oh, this safe. I missed this. I think after this safe, I'll just probably head back. Don't think there's anywhere else for me to search. Oh, I need one of the. I need the 4 to go here, no matter what. Okay. There we go. Nothing important. Alright, let's go. Meant to find more evidence, but I don't think it's possible. Tried searching and I haven't seen anything. Is this heading back? I thought this was the way back. No. Wait. Screw it. Elevate up. We're not allowed to fast travel off here, right? Don't think so. Slate right here. So there's no one like working behind this and stuff and selling? No, there's not.
Don't tell me the commander gave you key duty too.
No. I can just take on. It technically counts as stealing still. Oh, I got 50 out of 50. Nice. Oh, what is this room? Okay, here we go. Something else I haven't found. Wait, this one has to go here. What? Is this impossible? This two can go line up here. Oh, I can line up there as well. Oh, I'm dumb. Thought I already tested where I could line up. Oh, it just takes me around to here. Oh, man. I thought I found something secret that I'd missed.
Didn't these pirates ever clean up after themselves?
Nope.
Some of the other system members say the key's gone.
Yeah, so there's no more evidence then? Oh, do I unlock it? Fine. Fine. This 4 doesn't work. This 3 can. Credits. Nice. It's not going to be... It's like slates that just stay on stuff. They're not like ever going to be in any of the safes. I think. I'm going. I've officially given up on looking for the slates. There's probably one sitting somewhere. Also, there's another recording, isn't there? I don't even have all of them. Is there like a whole room I'm missing? I don't know. Maybe.
Station seems in order. You'll just need some love to get it.
Alright, I'll go... So, let's go sell some items. I don't know why I'm still selling items and caring about money. I have so much... I'm going to leave soon, I think. I'll just give it to Sarah. One thing I want to do is, like, what out this way? I haven't been out this way. There you go. Also, is there, like, House Faroon anywhere? Lying somewhere on the outskirts? Maybe it's not a big mission. Yeah, okay, we'll travel far out. See what's out here. Gotta travel to each location. We can't like jump to other ones, right? When we go back, we can just jump a bunch. Like, oh my god, there's so many planets out here. I kinda just want to go really far. Nowhere near the level required, but should be fine. Maybe get wrecked by a ship. Oh, there's a ship here. Who is it? What is this mission I just got there? Oh, acquire the power. Power from Eon, acquire the power from Beta.
Some religions say our lives must...
Sure, let's go down and get the power. Scanner anomaly. Nice. Just came across a planet. I don't think that was the one we had, so...
Like touching down on a cloud.
Ah, look where it's right there. Nice. I'll give Sarah a few things.
If something's on your mind, you can tell. If you have any gear.
This is what you have. I take this amazing weapon. Does a lot of damage. Is that just better than the one I have? The one I have does... Where is it? 162, yep. 331. Take that. And take that. That's my other rifle. I still have... Oh my god, I still have too much stuff. How's that even possible? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That was taking up a lot of room.
I'll be counting the minutes.
7. Where's my laser rifle? 2.
One next chat.
Alright, let's go. So we can breathe on this planet. Scan. Don't really need to get any of it. Okay, even though I could see it is a little far away. Scared everything. They chasing me? They might be. Just get the power, get the power. Sarah might be busy fighting them right now. Alright, through here. Here we go. Let's go in. I haven't done one of these for a while. Hi, Sarah. Where are they going to spawn? Where are they going to spawn? And there we go. No, I'm not going to get it. Oh, is it not disappearing yet? No, no. This next one disappears really fast. No, I'm not getting that. Just wait. There we go. And where we go. What's this power going to be?
I wonder how long ago this place was built.
Unworthy? What did I just get? Introduce enemies to the coldest space, freezing them in their tracks. I think that's new. There's all 10. Wait. So before there was 3 undiscovered, now there's 10. What? Well, I'm not getting all the temples, I'll tell you that. I was going to get them all before I went, but 10? That's a lot. I'm jumping, aren't I? I was going to fast travel somewhere, but nope. How much further can we go? Oh, what's down here? Why is this like giving me a whole bunch of places? Oh, it's just like 3 things. So as I can go. Free stars out here. Acquire the power. So there's just all powers out here, basically. That's fine. I'm curious. It seems like there's obviously no house for in quest line or faction. You go to the Serpentis system. You'll at least see some house for in ships. Where? Oh my god. Where's the Serpentis system? We can at least see something. People saying, I reckon, I mean, this is what I also reckon. It'll probably be a DLC with House Varun. So many systems. Which one's Serpentis? Oh, here we go. Like, it makes sense House Varun's out there somewhere. People said there's no, like, settlements, though. House Varun, I think, is much smaller and, like, more, like, people aren't a part of them because, like, they, like, I don't know. Or fell apart, maybe. I see arrows, but I don't see anyone. Varun. I want to board one of the ships. I gotta board the last one then. But I think we're gonna get wrecked. These are high levels. I got one of them. I can repair. I have like a lot of repair parts. I just gotta dodge their bullets for a little bit while I repair. I'm trying to repair. I literally can't escape their shots. Oh, please spawn me back here. I'm not back at the temple. All it says when you enter somewhere. Let's go. I'm gonna try and take them out.
You shall be judged.
My lasers aren't as up as much. How many? There's only 3 ships, right? Come on. Repair, repair, repair. Oh, 54. No wonder I'm getting wrecked. Why can't I repair? I had 10 repair parts. I didn't use all my repair. How is that even possible? Yeah, I think it might be. I think House Varun's too strong. Their ships. I just want to get on board one of them. My ship's not 100% either. I should put my shield up. Put my laser weapons up. This up for sure. Bring this down. Oh my, they do take forever to deal with, the ships. I'd love to board the level 50 ship, but that might be too hard to get that one. I don't know. Oh my god. No, it's impossible. Okay, I gotta leave. I gotta leave. No chance. No chance. I'm not even getting close. I'm destroying one ship and then not even getting close to in a second. Oh well, let's go. So there's nothing to do with House Varun anyway. I mean, not so well. I doubt I can go all the way back here, yeah. Let's go. Just some House Varun outlier. It would make sense that I could do all the DLC for them. contraband on me, don't I? Just realized. Don't feel like getting caught right now. I think I might be getting off now anyway. Okay. I have a feeling any like weapon mod stuff you do won't carry over. Just because otherwise I might like, you know, I might as well I could search it up. Might as well like upgrade all my weapon mod stuff and then leave. Or research station. I could search it up if it carries over. How you going?
Well, hello. Don't stay away too long.
Alright. I'm gonna save. Save in. Yes, I think it's gonna do it for me for today. Now before I finish up, let me see. Starfield. Research station. Here we go. Oh, so research does. There's your ships and everything in your inventory. So I think we'll see. Next time I play, I'll try and just use the research station, upgrade a bunch of stuff, and I think I will travel. There are some others. Maybe not. Maybe we'll give it a day. I might just go around the system doing some other. Like there is one side mission I actually do want to do. I think, which is for I can't remember his name. Someone in Constellation, the old guy. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do some other stuff. Get my research station up. And we'll see. And then maybe I'll head out at the end or like halfway through when we play next. But that's going to do it for today on Starfield.